I am Lunar Crossing, and I am going to start trying to do a Let's Play channel. Granted, I am always kind of nervous to do this type of recording stuff, but I've been encouraged lately to try my hand at it. The first game I want to play is called Scarlet Hollow. I would recommend during this time that you look up the trigger warnings for Scarlet Hollow, as it touches upon very sensitive subjects such as death, the macabre, paranormal, and all stuff that comes along with spooky horror games. I am going to set a 5-minute timer before we play, and during this time, I think honestly, just do whatever makes you feel like, I can do something during this 5 minutes, or maybe you go grab something to eat, do the dishes. I try to do dishes during 5 minutes, because it always takes less time than you think to actually do dishes, and it's important to kind of like keep it going, because that was the one thing that my grandpa, my abo, A-B-O, abo. Oh, close enough. I am using Tiny Captions along with Cloud Captioning. Tiny Captions is no longer available from my understanding, and Tiny Captions is an algorithm that learns from your own voice. Unfortunately, I can no longer find it, but you can still use Cloud Captioning for OBS. It's a free plugin. Another free plugin I'm using here is the Stream Timer, and that is another OBS plugin. It is for free. Speaking of plugins, I should probably talk about my own plugins. I can be found on Twitch eventually. Right now, I'm just going to start off with pre-record videos and then start doing stuff on Twitch as live streaming stuff. My Tumblr, I have 2 Tumblrs, but the one that you're looking for that has my art and videos will be Lunar Crossing Art. I have a Patreon, and I will be doing more things besides just what I normally do on my Tumblr, such as creating how-to videos, or making video games, or creating art or assets. Now, I'm not like the greatest at anything. To be honest, I even coupled this all together myself, and I still think it's lacking, but I do like what I have. And I think part of the reason I'm starting this series is to kind of like let myself know it's okay to not be the most perfect at anything, but to know that sometimes your best is still good enough. And on that note, last plugin is my Ko-Fi, which is going to be Lunar Crossing with 401. And the reason why it has 401 is Lunar Crossing was already taken, and I kind of do like the error code of 401, so I put that into my username. And that's another thing that was kind of hard about starting this all up too, was that a lot of people do get lucky and they are able to find a username that no one's taken anywhere. But my username was used in certain places, so it does make it really difficult to have like what they call brand identity. And then I just kind of thought, well, I don't want to be a brand, and I don't want to be doing this like as a, oh yeah, this is my content and I am making a channel to, like, I don't know, like, I think it's kind of sad that it's come down to this nowadays, where people are so focused about being professional that they kind of I forgot how to have fun. How to have fun. And I think even by starting this as small as it is, it will help me create more fun and feel more like I don't have to be so on guard all the time in terms of like, well, I can't say this, I can't say that, because what if someone comes back and they realize that I said this, or what if someone takes this out of context? It's a lot to stress out about, and I already have plenty to stress about, considering that I've moved into a new home, and I'm in a country that I don't really speak the language, and I'm bilingual and I can speak Spanish, but I can't really read it very well. All right, so within that 5 minutes, I hope you got your food, I hope you got your snacks, or you just enjoyed listening to me talk. And now you should start seeing Scarlet Hollow on the screen. I am going to see if I can get my cursor up here, because it would be nice to have it capture. Where's my cursor? Yeah, my cursor is being captured. Just had to double check. So I'm going to put the timer on for 25 minutes, and during that time we're going to be playing Scarlet Hollow. I do want to try to time these well enough where honestly each video that I make is about 30 minutes and we get to enjoy some time together. So I'm going to start that clock now, and we're going to start a new game. Your name is Pucky. No, that doesn't sound right. Your name is Lilac. You live in the city of Bloomerville. Blommerville. There we go. Blommer. Lilac, non-binary. Alright, so the really fun part about Scarlet Hollow is that you have traits you can choose from to create your character. What I really like about Black Tabby Games, which are the creators of Scarlet Hollow, is that they really allow you to roleplay as the character while playing the game and having your own unique experiences. It's one of the reasons I wanted to start with Scarlet Hollow first, is because not only would it be unique for, for me to play through and for me to kind of like get used to just recording videos, but this playthrough will be unique to just me and this video. And if you are interested in buying Scarlet Hollow, which I highly recommend, I was gifted this by my friend Robin, so thank you, Robin. If you do buy Scarlet Hollow, I think it's great. It's a great game because no matter what we choose here, you'll have a different experience, and I really hope that me playing this inspires you to play it as well. So select 2 traits. We got the powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room, a mean right hook. Mystical, strange and unusual, you see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Street smarts. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker, you can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Keen eye, observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Book smart, well-read and rational. Possesses a wealth of esoteric knowledge and knows how to use it. A talented researcher. And hot, extremely good-looking, a natural flirt. People just like you probably because you're a good person. For this one, we're gonna go powerful build and street smart, because I'm curious how that plays out. I've already done street smarts and book smarts. I have a playthrough that I'm also doing that has mystical talking to animals, and then a playthrough I'm doing with my friends, which has hot and I think talk to animals. Oh shoot! What does Scully's account have? This is all spoilers. Look at those beautiful spoilers, Scully. Oh man, I definitely know start now? Let's start with Lilac. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. Okay, I'm going to take a moment to take a breath, because now I'm all nervous about talking. Because now it's like, okay, now it's go time. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days comes back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearline Scarlet. Pearlan. I always wanted to call her Pearline. Pearlan Scarlet. Your cousin's mother and your aunt. Seems like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So, anyway, as I was saying, oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not even sure he stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly just messing around, because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Okay, and then this is the cool part. We can select our response. I am just going to go with whatever has a trait, unless I feel like, okay, let's do something else. Since, again, you get unique responses for every single answer you have. So we're going to feign an illness, because I don't want to talk to this guy. You begin to cough, and your eyes start to water on command. Pretending to be sick has always been one of your better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places. Oh, are you sick? That's alright, I'm pretty sure I've had whatever you got. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on its toes, you know? So this girl comes up, swinging her purse, yelling about how she's gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious! Actually, she hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad, not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out. And her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though, about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real, and jeez, you ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Street smart, Jesus Christ, this guy. Street smart, very funny. Alright, maybe I never really wanted to kill her, but even if I threatened it a little bit, you know, just a small, normal amount of threatening. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Powerful build, intimidate. One of these days you're gonna run into someone who doesn't tolerate your bullshit. Get your act together. Yep. Fuck off. You crossed your arms and glare at the young man with menace in your eyes. Huh, alright. Maybe you have a point, I guess. New York will always be there waiting for me. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? At this point, I'm not answering you. You don't say a word. The last thing you need right now is for him to know where you're going, you're going to be staying for the next week. If you aren't getting off of my stop, then you must be headed to the Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only stop until the bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up there anyway. Though, actually, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up there in the Holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two in the boards around there. I never wanted to do that kind of stuff myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try. I haven't heard from any of them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See what they're doing up there, you know? Hope they didn't die. Ha! He looks back to Sloane for once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before he presented you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes taking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. So, us, Lilac, we're going to be allergic to peanuts. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Oh, these could probably kill you then, couldn't they? Well, like I said, I'm done carrying them. They're yours. The young man sets the bag of peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juice dribbles out through the bottom of the bag and onto the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Yeah, that's just gonna be there. And just like that, you're alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking in the seat from across from you. You do your best to hold your breath as the bus rattles to your destination. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, and it brakes squealing. Give me a moment. And it brakes squealing as it drops the spots. Okay, one of those moments to take a breath and calm down, because I get nervous when I read, and I have been really trying my entire life to kind of like slow my roll on that. I've given like so many presentations in my life, and everyone's always like, "You seemed fine to me," but it's like, man, I bumped through so much in my life, and I'm at a point where I need to just slow it down. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Lilac. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. We're gonna go in for a firm handshake. Tabitha. You make direct eye contact, straighten your back, and extend your right arm. She holds out her hand limply in response. You grip it and squeeze, shaking once. Very professional. Tabitha's lip curls in disgust. She pulls her hand back quickly, covertly wiping it on her dress as she turns towards the car. Come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, climbing into the dusty relic. Now, I do love Tabitha. She is like my favorite character. Unfortunately, she has a heart of ice, and she's very hard to get along with. We will not be doing a Tabby run on this playthrough, but I do really like her. What we're doing in this run is we're going to find out what Wayne's deal is, and if you don't know who Wayne is, you will in a little bit, but for right now, that's the goal. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Dialogue options enabled Explorer can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. I guess we're both members of the Dead Mom Club now, huh? Oh, she hated that. Your cousin turns to you with an icy glare. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she was someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. I can't believe we never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that, or had, I guess. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. Well, she hates me. We're going with the Tabitha hates me run. So, the funeral's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed a coffin and someone to dig the hole. How are you holding up? Fine. Street smart. You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We're family, even if we just met. And she hated that. She sighs in a particularly heavy sigh. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for the rest of the ride, but I did get her into a place where she doesn't hate me as much. Cause she's still like glaring at me, but her hands right here are nice and calm. You decide to sit in silence, and that's how you kind of like, all characters here have their own tells. Tabitha's is very obvious if she's glaring harder or if she's like more clutched. You're doing bad. You're doing so bad, but right now I saved it somehow. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up on the steep mountain road. And there it is. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty of... Take a breath. The faded majesty of what? The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare to what's in front of you. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear the doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will safely be accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and the hallway, I guess. But only the hallway you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Oh, hey, we got 2 choices here. So we have Street Smarts, where we lie and say it's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels as powerful as this. Or powerful. Oh man, this place is huge. I cannot wait to unwind. I'm gonna go with powerful. Oh man, this place is huge. I can't wait to unwind. Yes, the estate is quite large, but I'd be careful about unwinding too much. You don't want to wander off somewhere you shouldn't, and you might get some nasty splinters. Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over the holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here. But it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Some explore options prevent you taking others. Choose carefully. Street Smarts. Someone cleans this place. So, first of all, actually, no, wait, that's right. If I recall correctly, you do have to take the trait one first before you can take the other ones. So we're gonna lie and say we've always dreamed having a kitchen like this. It's so much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island? It is. Thank you. But also, Tabitha, I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Then I guess you'll be having just plain old regular J's, or you can deal with your own food while you're in town. I don't care which. Is there somewhere in town I can perhaps buy food? I might want to eat something other than jelly sandwiches this week. Is there somewhere? See, and then that's also a cool touch too. So if you aren't allergic to peanuts, you'll say, I want something other than PBJs that week, but this one is just a jelly because we are allergic. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though. Okay, I misread that. I usually order my food in bulk online, though. So I wouldn't be going with you. We're gonna go with sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store, and if you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. Alright, what's next? What's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? What's its name? Frou Frou. And do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. I'm gonna pet the cat anyways. Trust me, I'm good with animals. Who's a good kitty? You decide to ignore Tabitha's advice and pet Frou Frou anyways. She bites you hard and hisses violently. What did I just tell you? Come on, let's continue the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for now, for the time being, you feel lucky to not have fallen through the floors, especially since we are super strong. Guest bathroom, not much to show, it's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Street Smarts, what a wonderful bathroom! I absolutely love it. I have always wanted one of those bathtubs with little feet on it. Glad you like it. That bathtub is extremely valuable. It's an extremely valuable antique. Who exactly uses this bathroom? This is how Lilac sounds now. Yes. Wait, are you sure the toilet works? Yes. Why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. Sigh. Okay. You sigh resignation. That's the spirit. I'm going to lift the toilet seat. Okay, Bugs. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Actually, I'm good. You aren't desperate enough for this. You know, on second thought, I don't think I need to go. Well, you might as well try, since we're here. Is there another bathroom I could use? There's my bathroom and my departed mother's, but this one is the guest bathroom, so you should get used to using it. No, well, I'm good. You leave the bathroom to rejoin your cousin and finish the tour. You still have to go, but it can wait till later. Maybe you'll sneak out to the garden. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh, and I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet's full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Explore powerful build. Oh, and that was the timer. Do you need help around the house? There's a lot of boxes and stuff laying around here. I bet I could help move those things around and fix up the place. Look, I appreciate the offer, but Janie already comes once a week. It's fine. Street Smart, this is incredible. How did you know I love cherubs? That chest is to die for. I'm surprised to see you have such discerning taste. Every last piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. By the way, honey, who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Alright, I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you have to entertain yourselves for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. So, I'm going to save it right here, and then I am going to continue it. I'll save you around 11 so I don't get confused. Alright. Catch you all later.